got John Wells.
With a guard with a sweater on in the summer sun, and I'm good as God. And if I lie, I die, and I'm finna burn, and I'm still alive.
And Maniya. When did you fall in love with music?
When did I fall in love with music? I was like very young, because my father was real into music and stuff like that. So was my uncle and my grandfather and my grandmother a little bit. So I've always had a love for music. It wasn't like always like hip hop, but like, you know, like as I went on, you know, grew up, like I developed like a real love for hip hop, and then, you know, when I was about 11, I started writing music. So yeah.
So you started when you were 11. How was that?
Trash.
It was trash?
It was you know, like I was real into like how old was I when Fresh as I'm in Papa Walk came out? I was probably like 7. So that was like my, you know, my type of hip hop that I like Bow Wow and Soulja Boy and stuff like that, until I was probably like 11. My homeboy put me on to like old Eminem and stuff like that. So I was like, all right, this is fire, because I always like had a real love for writing, I guess, and you know, I just appreciated the way he put words together for real, and you know, I was trying to like imitate that, and like I said, it comes out kind of trash, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you're 11 years old.
Yeah, you was 11.
But like I was trying it, you know what I'm saying? So, you know. But yeah.
How do you think it progressed and you got better and better and better?
Well,
take us through that.
What I did was like I said, Eminem. I used to like write Eminem's raps down. I remember the first time I ever showed my homeboys like, yo, I wrote this rap. It wasn't mine, it was Eminem. But like, as you write it down, you start to analyze it and you start to understand their thought process and stuff like that. And I did that with like, you know, when I was 14, I was doing that with like Los and stuff like that, like Los from Baltimore and stuff. And you know, other guys like, who else? I liked the Game a lot when I was around that age and stuff like that. Like, you just start to understand how to write a rap and how to, you know, how to metaphors and similes and stuff like that, and you just develop a real understanding of it, and yeah, slowly but surely you get nice.
How did you figure out your Twitter format for your new song, You Got It?
You won't go drive, wells don't die, my mama knows, I tell no lies, still no flow, not even mine.
You talk about like how I promoted this?
Yeah, the promotion.
Not gonna lie to you, I wasn't thinking about it at all. Like, I just like did one, cause the first one I did it for was my song 10 Carats.
Watch when you walk in my kufi on the floor. Stop fucking talking about shit you can't afford. My first was 320, look lucky, need money, swear to God. My name look like 10 carats. Got a dream of a nice little marriage and kids that can hoop and was killing the kids.
And that's the first one I got 100,000 views on. And I just like, I swear to God, I wasn't thinking about it at all. Like, I just saw the opportunity to be like on a tweet about. It was a XXL tweet about Lil Uzi jumping in this kid's video at a gas station. He just pulled up, and I was like, man, Uzi did the same thing for me. I thought I was just special and blah 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 blah. And you know, it just like, I mean, it was kind of well thought out in a way. I just didn't know it was going to work the way it worked. But it's like, you know, it's like you're not forcing, but in a way you're forcing motherfuckers to be like, man, oh, Uzi's in this video, let me click on this, and I'm gonna watch the whole thing. And by the end of it, you're gonna realize, like, man, Uzi's not in this video, but this song is really good. So, you know, and that's just how I get motherfuckers. And, you know, a lot of people, some people have a problem with it. Some people are like, you know, like, man, this Uzi's not in this video, first of all, and second of all, this shit's trash. Or second of all, you shouldn't be promoting your music like this. This is a terrible way to promote music. But at the end of the day, when you got a goal, then
it's definitely not a terrible. I don't mean to cut you off. It's definitely not a terrible way. It was supposed to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna ask, how do you feel? Because you have over 100 million views.
I got over 100,000 views.
Oh, 100. Wait a minute. Wait. Get into your dad's passing, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
What got you through that, if you can?
This girl right here, and just like I've had a lot of like setbacks over the past, since like high school. Let up, I'm 23 now, and since I was like 18, shit is like, as you become an adult, things just become a little bit more harder and stuff like that. And a lot of things have happened over the past 5 years for real, and it's like slowed me down with my music, in that I won't be making as much progress as I want to, but like dealing with that has shown me like I can't let nothing stop me, even like the worst shit that's probably ever happened to me in my life. I lost my father, you know what I'm saying? And it's like I can either let myself sink down or just go dumb hard, and I chose to go dumb hard. And like I said, my girl stuck by me. My girl, helped me through all this shit. Like, honestly, I don't think I've ever like said this out loud for real. I don't think I've ever really said this out loud for real, but like she paid for the beats for Lucky Jordan.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was like super broke at the time, but I like really wanted to put out a project, and she was like, "No, I got you." Like, and to circle back, like, my father was somebody who like really, really believed in me with my music. You know what I'm saying? So, like he was never in a position to really like help me a lot with music. Like I said, he's like, he got me into music, so that's his huge, contribution to my music. Like, I wouldn't be making music if it wasn't for my father. And he believed in me, like deeply believed in me. Like, he told every single person he came in contact with, my son's a rapper, and he showed him like this video I got from like 2015 called The Jump Off. He showed everybody that video.
I see this water on the ground, the headlights and the reflection flexing might get you in first in the harbor, man. You gotta learn that lesson. If it kills you, bring your burner to clay. Cause
like I was spazzing on him, you know what I'm saying? And he really liked that. He would just tell everybody like, yeah, my son's a rapper and he's the best rapper in the world, and blah 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 blah. And I lost that, and I can't, I can't replace my father, but like to have my girl, you know what I'm saying, like be somebody who, don't cry, to be somebody that, like really supports me, that it kind of in a way fills that void.
How did you two meet?
Should we tell? You want to say it?
No, you can say it.
So whole time, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? We met on Tinder. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, them stories. I at least love stories and stuff. I know motherfuckers be on there just trying to fucking shit, but like the relationship stories, they don't work. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, it worked for us for real. Like, I was, I started talking to her back in like July 2018, and we linked up, but we be talking about this all the time. the first link up, we was actually talking about this yesterday. The first link up didn't go like completely as planned. You know what I'm saying? We can hurt it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, so we didn't really like start actually like dating till like October 31st of that year, and that's another long story for real. But yeah, like October 31st of 2018, I was like the beginning of our relationship.
Like individually, what was your first job?
You wanna go first?
I think my first job was like, I think I was working at Kohl's. Yeah, and I was a associate, but I was also a cashier.
Did you like it?
No, I hated it.
My first job was it was when I was 18. I was supposed to be going around door to door in Baltimore City telling people to vote for I guess it was the mayoral election, because I know it wasn't for like Trump versus Bernie and Hillary and shit. Yeah, like I was supposed to be going around door to door telling people to, like, knocking on people's doors, telling them to vote and shit. And that shit lasted probably like 4 hours. And like we was up in like Northeast Baltimore somewhere, and they put me by, it was my first day, and they put me by myself. They want me to knock on people's doors and shit. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna call an Uber and get back downtown. And yeah, didn't work out.
How exactly did you start your brand in Good Days World? Because I see you emphasize mental health a lot on your page.
Yeah.
I love the self-care box idea, is dope. And so I just want you to explain to us, like, you know, where that come from and things like that.
So, like, I guess to say where it like came from, I was just like on my way home and I was driving and I heard the song by Chris Brown, Beautiful People, and I was like, I was trying to make like a documentary so like people who are suffering with like mental health and stuff can have like a voice.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kind of thought of the idea of making like the brand to go with it. And I just felt like having the brand kind of, like for the first shirt, it says, this is my good day shirt. And I kind of took that as like, whenever somebody has it on, it's like, that's their reminder to have a good day, to try and have a good day. If something comes in between that, then, you know, you have that reminder again to like get back on track. And then it's like, if somebody else sees it, then, you know, they kind of are like, oh, that's kind of cool, you know? And like, there's another shirt that says this is your sign to keep going. I just feel like not only is that a good sign for you, but it's a good sign for someone else. And it just kind of, you know, just makes everything better to me.
I also wanted to ask, how are you able to juggle all of your responsibilities all while running a business as well?
It's really hard, but I just kind of, there's some days where I'm like, I don't have like enough time in a day, but I just really try to map out everything about how I want to get it done, and then even if it's kind of late, like I'll still try to get something done. But you know, I just
Well, that's dope. That's fun that you guys are connected. So did your print company also make his merch as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so you print, you babysit. I know you're at UMD.
I'm currently at community college, but next year I'll be transferring to UMBC.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so I'm also in the ambassador program as well at my school, and I have an internship. So that is with Maryland Reentry Resource Center, and it's like to help women and men who are incarcerated to reenter into society.
You are an angel.
Thank you.
What's y'all's favorite artist of all time?
John Wells.
Don't play with me. You know what's that's her answer. She gonna say John Wells, but she knows Stevie Wonder is her favorite artist of all time. My favorite artist of all time is Jay-Z, and that is because I think he is he's like this is gonna sound corny because obviously this is an album by Jay-Z, but like he's the blueprint for
Yeah, he is.
like he has built a rap career in the best way, like he's done it the best.
So what's Wells' favorite color? Okay, what's your favorite color?
Orange.
She got it right.
Alright.
It's Maniya's favorite color.
My name right there, what is it?
Blue.
He got it right. What's the biggest pet peeve you guys have of each other's? That, you know.
You go ahead.
Oh, no, you go first.
I'll be like, what's wrong? She'll be like, nothing.
What's yours?
He does the same thing, but
That's not true.
It is, but I think it's when he corrects me.
Like I said, I'm a Virgo, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's like some Virgo shit.
Yeah. What's the most thoughtful thing that you guys have done for each other in your own like terms? It can be anything, most thoughtful, heartfelt thing that you feel like the other has done.
That she's done for me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is such a broad thing, but like this supporting me. It's like I said, you know, helps me through all this stuff, and she, you know, sticks by me when I'm not in the best position in the world. You know what I'm saying? It helps me through things.
How are you?
I would say something similar, pretty much, but I guess I would say that I'm kind of like moody and stuff, but he still like sticks by my side even though I'm like that.
Like some of your best memories together.
When we it was the day, well, the morning after my father's funeral, she stayed the night because, you know, obviously stressful time, you know what I'm saying, for me. And we probably woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. We did this last night too.
Yeah.
But woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and we just like start talking and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we wake up at the same time as but like we'll just start talking and laughing and joking, just trying to be quiet and shit like that because it's nighttime. But and then like we got up, excuse me, and we go watch the sunrise and stuff like that. Like I like doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like waking up super early and like being like in places where there's like usually a bunch of people, but it's like there's nobody there right now. It's just us for real. So yeah, I like doing stuff like that.
I would say the same thing too. I just like taking car rides with him.
My creative process, like my overall creative process would be like, you know, it's like very natural. Like I just, you know, like let stuff happen when it happens. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like how you were talking about with the flow. It's like, you know, like my flow meshes with the beat rather than me trying to recreate the same flow and everything, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like everything comes natural with me, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't like just, you know, I'm very against forcing things, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So yeah, like I just like for things to be exactly what they're supposed to be, and that like I didn't overthink it. And that's kind of my thought process with everything. Like I don't ever want to overthink things. I just want them to be what they are.
Do you actually not write?
Yeah, no, I used to write, you know what I'm saying? But like you know, the way, like I said about Jay-Z, like the way he does it is like he'll think of like 4 bars and just record them and then go out the last 4 bars and blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? So that's the way I started doing it. Like I you know, I just like I said, it comes naturally. You know what I'm saying? Like so, like with writing, it comes with so much, you know, so much time to overthink. Like I said, and you know, it just like when you just do it, it's exactly what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
I know you guys just released a song together, and I believe Maniya's stage name is Nameless.
Yes.
So how was that? Was that your first time recording?
Yeah, it was. It was pretty nerve-wracking, and I didn't want him to be in the room.
No, she told me to go like all the way upstairs and put some headphones, like some Beat by Dre headphones on, so I can't hear. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't, but you know.
I know.
Yeah. This is what happened. I'm always like hearing her singing songs like while we listening to music in the car.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, alright. I can hear her voice and like you actually very good.
Yeah, you are.
Thank you.
We went to Panda Express one like 2 weeks ago, maybe it was like a week ago for real. And we was listening to my project and she was like singing If I Was President of my project, and you was what you say, you was like, oh, you should let me get on this song. Yeah. So I was like, all right, we're gonna do it because like I see my opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you talk about it, let's go. So, you know, we went back to my house and we recorded it, and I put my headphones on and mixed it real quick so that you could like hear like, all right, it actually sounds good. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah.
Sounded like her, Janae Aiko, like a very, very Maya. It's nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice.
See? I'm trying to tell you. But you know, like it's cool like seeing like an artist that like didn't even know like they were like an artist, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, like to see her like go from like, all right, I'm just a clothing designer, or I'm just, you know, whatever. Like, no, like you're actually talented, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know, it's cool seeing you like explore and stuff like that.
This was written on a walk alone. I feel like I'm never far from my room.
So I want to thank y'all for coming.
Thank you.
And we out.
That in the business, you've got the best flow. My problem is I don't know what that means.
I say like if you have here's a melody, dun 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 dun. Me, I'll rhyme like ha la sa ra ba 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 ba. So I'm so in sync with the beat. Like when the music's going boom 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 boom, I'm going rap da 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 ba da da with words though.